Okay, so this week I thought I'd try something a little bit different and use my microphone and try the audio this way for a bit. I'm not sure how much I'm going to do this with the vlogs because the GoPro audio is pretty good, but we thought we'd try something a little bit different. And I'm also planning to do a little bit of live streaming today, so we'll see how that goes. So if I flick over to my social media sites, this week I asked you guys for some questions. So you have sent me over some. I've had a couple on Instagram and a couple on Facebook on my personal page. So let's go and have a look at those and see which questions I can answer. So what have we got? So the first couple of questions came over from Chris Webb from Bristol. And if I remember correctly, Chris plays guitar for Gaz Brookfield, who I've supported. And Chris asks, what's my favourite Kinks song? So I'm going to be a little bit stereotypical, being the sort of rock-based guitarist. It's got to be You Really Got Me. It's a great song in the original, don't get me wrong, I love that version. But I also really enjoy the Van Halen version. So, yeah, that's probably one of the songs that I learned from a young age, learning to play as well. So, yeah. And also, would I consider growing a mustache? I think I'd look class. No, I've been there, I've done that. I will maybe put in an old picture of me back in my my final year at secondary school with a rather dodgy mustache. My old man gets away with it, but I definitely don't. So I don't think it's something I'll be intending to grow anytime soon. So if we flick across to my Facebook page, there wasn't any questions asked on my music page, but there was some asked on my personal page. So if we flick across to these, and I will see what we've got. So Fraser asked me, how do you go about writing songs, especially lyrics? I find I have idea for lyrics, but always need someone to finish them off. And that's a good question. Lyrics are the hardest thing for me to write. I really struggle myself with writing lyrics. I have sat and written lyrics before and then just scrapped them. Normally I get to a point where I just think that'll do, which isn't always the best way to write a song. But yeah, it's hard. Lyrics are always hard. I write the music first. I've spoken about this in a previous writing vlog. But I normally write the music first and then hopefully the lyrics come to me. It can always depend really on whether I've got a song in mind or not. Adam Smart asked me what are you wearing. I'm being really lazy, as many of you probably are the same at the moment where we can't go out. So I'm currently lounging around in my Batman hoodie and I'm not gonna lie, in my lounge pants. So yeah, I'm just sort of chilling out in those at the moment and spending most of my time doing that. Currently working from home, so I get to lounge around in that quite a bit. What's your favourite chord or favourite string on the guitar? Funnily enough, I've got my guitar with me. So yeah, this is a bit of a weird one. I do like a rather bizarre chord as my main sort of love for chords. I'm not really sure why. But yeah, I really enjoy some odd chords, one of them being a C sharp minor. Seems to be a chord that seems to go down reasonably well with me. But I do write a lot of my songs in A minor. So, yeah, either of those two really. And I think the other question associated with that was, what is my favourite string? Yeah, okay, I'm going to be the stereotypical guitarist, and I'm going to be a bit cheesy, but it is the G string, mainly because I use that one for a lot of my lead work. So yeah, it's probably that. So my friend Samantha asks, are you going to write a positive coronavirus song to lift everyone's mood? That's kind of hard. I've thought about this quite a bit, and I don't really know if I'm going to or if I can. but it might be something that I'll sit down and see how it goes. But for now, I currently have no plans to. So yeah, that's the questions that you guys asked me. It was only a few, I'm afraid. So I'm grateful for those of you that sent anything in. And obviously, if you guys think of anything or want anything else answered, sort of chuck me a message, drop me a link, or send me something on my social media page, or even comment on this video, and I'm sure I can answer them. I'll either answer them in another video, or I'll directly message you guys back. But yeah, so that's sort of my really short Q&A. I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about the current situation without going into the actual situation around the virus stuff, more around how it's affecting me musically right now. And I'm finding it hard. I'm finding it hard to sort of settle and write songs and really even just practice at the moment. The new work I was doing with Cooper's Lipstick has obviously gone on hold. All my gigs have gone on hold. So I'm going to go off now and do some live streaming, and hopefully that'll pick me up a little bit. So I'm going to keep this vlog really short, really simple. Thanks for watching as always. Please do subscribe. It does help me. Please write comments. I love to hear your comments and your views. It really helps. And obviously anything else that you guys fancy doing on my social media, let me know how we get on. And let me know what you think to the new intro as well. Do you like it? Is it something different? Would you like to see more of that? Would you like to see something different each video? So yeah, let me know what you think. Thanks very much.